Now, I think, Rais, you are not able to see like this. I mean, all the options are not coming in front of you, right?
Yes, they're coming in like two tiles actually.
It's
So
coming
I've
like
changed
this.
tiles
It
into
must be coming like this.
no, they're coming. Those also coming. Like 1 second.
See, did you see what is happening? The entire ribbon is getting folded every time I double click. So you actually have to again double click, get everything back. So yours is folded like this. Right now it's like this. So under massing inside or view, whatever, wherever you're going, it's coming like this. And under
Yeah,
like you have to get inside this to create rest of the things. So just keep double
yeah.
clicking until you get the entire thing. All the options in front of you.
1 second. Yeah, that I got. All of
Yeah,
that I got.
that you got.
Uh,
Now, when you're trying to load any of your project, conceptual mask project, click on click on the conceptual mask, and then you will see something called mask flows.
yeah. See, so the mass flows has come. Okay, but all that has happened. But if you could just see, uh,
Did you
like
create levels, multiple levels?
yeah, I did create multiple levels. If you see the elevation, it has so many levels. But when it comes to the 3D, it only comes those many.
1 second. Can you share with me the picture of your project browser?
Project browser. Yeah, here. So elevations, sharing, 3D, sharing. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7.
1 second, guys. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Rais, could you send me that?
Which one? These four? These ones?
The
One
one
second.
second, just share with me the image of your project browser. Okay, Rais, I'll do one thing. I'll have a look at your doubt like by the end of the class, and I'll just
Okay.
get started with the class because there's a lot of topics pending for now. So let's just get
Okay.
started and just share with me. I'll tell you what all you share with me. Okay, share with me the image of the project browser and the
Okay.
mask floor. When you click on the mask floor option, what happens? Like whether the level box comes or not, let me know that also.
Okay.
In the picture
Just
which you
yeah.
sent now, you are able to create the mask floor. I can see the mask floors.
Yeah. I can. Yeah, like see. So look at the elevation. Okay. Just give me a second. Uh, so this is the elevation, and comparatively to the 3D, it is very different than what I expect, I guess.
This is your elevation. Why do I see such elevation line? I mean, where is the elevation head tag? All these things, level tag and all. Like for any elevation, you can see this. In all the elevations, you can see that. Why isn't it visible in yours?
I created those actually because mine doesn't come automatically. So I create those
Hmm.
using Vue.
Hmm.
So directly I create them, but there's no tag as such.
Okay.
I'm not.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay, all right. Guys, I'll do one thing. Just maybe create another video and share it with me because I'm not able to exactly understand what is going wrong over here. Uh, what is happening. So just record the entire process when you're creating the mass floor and then you're creating the floor at that level. Record the entire thing and then share it with me. Understood? Hello?
so I'm just sharing when the masking is happening.
Yeah.
So
Share
it's
with me
saying,
when you're creating the mask, no? When you're doing the mask floor, when you're selecting the levels and then how the transition is happening, I want to see that,
yeah,
like whether the levels are created properly or not. Okay? All right. So now
yeah,
let's just get started with
yeah. So I'll just share that video.
yeah. Share that. Okay. All right, guys. All right, guys. So let's just get started with today's class. Now, what I have done right now is I have just opened a project file. Now over here, I think yesterday what we did, we just learned how to import the conceptual mask into the project file. Did we learn the difference between type parameter and instance parameter? We did that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
All right. So now, today we are going to start with the architectural component wall, which is the most basic and the most important one. So we will start with wall. So I'll click on wall option. Now you will see you have a drop down option over here, and you have to select the wall architectural. So click on wall architectural. Make sure you're in your floor plan for now. As soon as you click on the wall command, on the top portion, whichever is highlighted by the green color, you you have to understand that if in green color this modifier place wall is there, that means your place wall command is activated. Okay. Now place wall command is activated and you have this straight line, rectangle, all these different forms. So I will take the line tool and I will create the wall. But before creating the wall, pay attention on this part. What all options are there for you? First is the height. So for height, either you can have it attached to a certain level, whatever levels are created, you can attach it to certain level, or if you want to make it, if you want to customize the height of it, you can keep it unconnected and type in the height like this. Location center line, if you click on this drop down option, you will get wall center line, finish face exterior, finish face interior. What you don't have to see right now, but wall center line, finish face exterior, finish face interior, these three are important. Okay. Now, once the location line is done, these two things you have to keep in mind. After that, come to the properties panel. Now, yesterday we learned about the family name. So can anybody tell me which one of these is the family name and which is the type?
Basic wall is the family name and generic is the type. Generic 200 mm.
Yes. Generic 200 is the type, basic wall is the family. And when you click on this option, you will see that under basic wall family, all these types are present. Under curtain wall, you have all these three options. Stack wall, then again you have another option. Okay. Now you have your generic 200 selected. Under in the properties panel only, under constraints, you have all these other options available. Now, these are your instance parameters because they can be changed for each and every wall separately, even though they belong to the same type. The first is location line, which we will anyway decide while we are making it. Then you have base constraint. Base constraint is the level from which the base of the wall is starting. The level to which the base of the wall is attached, that is your base level. Now, you have base offset. Base offset we will see. Then you have something called top constraint. Top constraint is again the height of the wall. Either you can keep it unconnected or attached to any predefined level. Now, once you are done with setting all these things, you have to start drawing it. So let's say you click drag and draw. Okay. Now you can see in the floor plan, we have opened the floor plan right now. Under the floor plan, you can see the wall has been created. And again, I'll show you how the location line is going to be seen. So right now the location line is wall center line. So when I click and I start creating the wall, this blue dash line is the location line. So just move it and then again click. Now, if I change the wall, the location line to finish face exterior,
Excuse me,
then what
ma'am.
happens? Yeah,
When I'm going to wall, ma'am, floor plan,
yeah.
I'm not having that generic wall or other wall. Basically I'm having only two walls.
Hmm.
Then other option is not in, ma'am. Wall one and curtain wall. Two option is only there.
Click. Did you go to the architectural wall?
Yes, ma'am. I am in only architecture.
Okay. And you're saying you don't have all these families, like all
Yes,
these
ma'am.
types
Ma'am.
there. So do you have
Yes.
something called basic wall?
Basic wall. I have basic wall.
And which all options are there in your basic wall?
Yes, I have opened the basic wall. That in that only I am having wall one only.
Wall one only. Then your family, like the types are not installed in your project. So,
Okay. And one thing, ma'am,
huh?
I have drawn that walls only. I'm visibling only three sides, not the four sides. When I'm selecting that, the four lines is visibling, but I am in other command that's showing only three lines.
Oh, okay. Can you,
Basically,
Altaf, can you share your screen to me?
yes, ma'am, I'm sharing.
Okay.
Ma'am, here.
Actually, Altaf, I can't see it clearly. Okay.
Yeah,
Check your this thing base. At what base have you created this wall?
yes, ma'am.
Check your base level. What is the base level? That is level 1 only.
Base level is only one, ma'am. It is only one, level one.
Okay.
When I'm selecting it, its whole portion is selecting, but when I'm remove from there,
Zoom in.
it's showing.
No, zoom in your using your cursor only try to zoom in.
The same thing occurring in other command also.
Which is your version is also very old, no, Altaf?
2015, ma'am. 2015.
2015.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'll do one thing. Just share with me again a video. I think you shared in the yesterday also. Just share for this one as well,
Okay.
and then I'll have a look because this is something related to either the graphic or something. Because I can see three lines only. It's okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I'll have a look. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Now, okay. So
Ma'am,
now the second option we have is
ma'am,
Madam.
yeah.
I wanted to ask you, how can you just increase the thickness of the wall?
We will get there, Pranali. Don't worry about that. We will get there. For now, learn how to place the wall.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So now location line, you will see that the wall center line is there in which the blue dash line was at the center. Now we
Assalamu
have
alaikum.
something called
Yes.
Excuse me.
yeah. Okay. So now the location line in this one, it was the center line. Now you have finish face exterior. Okay. Click and drag. Now you will see the blue dash line is towards the exterior side of the wall.
യൂണിറ്റ്സ് ആണ് ഒന്ന് മാറ്റി പറയല്ലേ.
Okay. Now, uh, all right, guys, please don't unmute yourself unnecessarily. Otherwise, like some disturbance will come. So this was the one which I created by using the wall center wall line location line at the exterior face of the wall. Now another one I'll see finish face interior. Now when I click on this, click and drag, the reference, the basically the location line is on the interior side of the wall. So when, like, where do you think these things will be helpful when we are creating the wall? Basically, when you're taking any reference line and you're creating these walls, and you have to be careful about which one is going to be the exterior side, which one is going to be the exterior side, and all of that. Then this command is going to be helpful. Also, because this will actually this will affect the entire carpet area of a room. So if you want to decide which part of the wall, like if you have a reference line and whether you want it to align to the exterior part of the wall or interior part of the wall or center part of the wall, you will decide the entire area of the carpet area of that room by deciding the location line of the wall. So that way it is very important. And now this was all about the location line. So center line, exterior face, interior face. It's all about when you're drawing the line for the wall, which is the line, which is the side, or which is the portion of the wall which you are referring to. So these are the three ways of drawing the wall. Now, again, we will come over here. Now, see, we have already seen which all options are there in the instance parameter, what all options are there. Now, we have to check the edit type, the type parameters for a wall. So, click on a wall and go to edit type. So, under edit type option, you will have the edit. Now the type properties are open. Make sure you turn on your preview. Make sure you turn on your preview. Now what will happen? Basically, you can see all the properties over here, the type parameters, and then you can also see the preview, like how the wall is changing. So let's say you have your family is there, your type is there. Then here you have the width of the wall. So can anybody try changing the width? Is it happening? If you're clicking on the width?
No, ma'am.
No. Why isn't it happening? Because when I say wall, that means even a wall has a lot of layers. It is not just one piece of block which we are putting anywhere. It has a lot of layers. Like it will have the base, the central core layer. Then other than that, you will have like the structural part is there. Then let's say some finish is there, plaster is there, finish is there. All these things will add up and create an entire wall. So Revit won't allow you to just randomly change the entire width of the wall. You have to go to the structure part, specify which layer thickness are you changing, what all changes are you doing, and then it will let you change the width. That's why over here it shows you the overall width, but you are not able to change it. You have to go to the structure part and then you will be able to change it. So under structure, go to edit. When you click on edit, your edit assembly pops up. Under edit assembly, you will see the family name, basic wall, type, generic 200 mm, total thickness 200 mm, resistance and thermal mass we don't have to see, that is related to thermal analysis, but these three things are important. Sample height we will see later, that is just related to the preview, but family name, type name, total thickness, these three are important. Now coming to the layers part, under layers you have exterior side and interior side. So whichever layer is placed towards the exterior side, those are basically the layers, whichever is placed in this box also towards the exterior side. In actual manner also, those layers are on the exterior side of the actual wall. So that's how the layers are placed. And for reference, Revit has given this as exterior end, this as interior end, so we can know that which layer is towards which side. So right now, structure part, one structure layer is there. Ignore the core boundary above and core boundary below. Just place all the layers between the core boundary. So this is the one, like this is basically one layer which is there. Now coming to the table which is present under layers, you have function column defining the function. Basically, what would be the function of that layer? Whether it's going, if you click on this, you get the drop down arrow. Whether your function of that layer is going to be structural or finish or what, you can specify from this function option. Then you can also change the material of each layer. That's why we have the material column as well. After this, you have thickness. Thickness you can change from this this column. So let's say if I click on this, okay, if I click on this and let's say I have made it as 250 and I do okay. If I make it 250 and I do okay, apply okay. See, now basically the thickness of my wall has changed, increased from 200. How do you know? You will see over here, width is 250 now. But always make sure that don't do this mistake that, width is 250, but the name is generic 200 mm. Otherwise, you will get confused. And wherever you will be using this type, everywhere the width of the wall will change. So don't do this. What you have to do first? What do you have to do if you want to create a new type?
Duplicate.
Yes, duplicate it first. So you will duplicate and then make it 250. Okay. Or if you want to rename it, just click here and you can, let's say I want to add mm as well. Do this. Now once you are done with this, then go to structure, edit. Over here, let's say it is 200 for now. I want to add another layer. How do I add another layer? Click on the insert tab. Now, after clicking on insert, you have to specify the function of the layer. Material we will see, thickness, let's say I want this to be 25. I want this to be 25 and then I want to insert another layer. So again I will click, see the first layer which I created, it is reflected on the floor plan. Now another layer which I'll create, again I will do insert and I will make it as finish 2 and again 25 and then click somewhere. another layer is also created. But what is happening? This is my first layer, 25 mm. Below that only the other 25 mm is also created. I want this 25 mm layer to be towards the interior side. So I can select this, do down. These two can be used for navigation. This one if you want to delete the layer. So make it go down. Now it has been placed perfectly. On the either side, I have 25 mm, 25 mm thick layers. Okay, try doing this, everyone. Try adding the layer. And whatever layer thickness you add, you will see total thickness will get updated accordingly. So since I added 200, I added 25, 25 to the 200 mm, the total thickness is now 250.
It's done, ma'am.
Done?
Done.
Okay.
Achita,
Yeah.
the checkbox of the structural material, you only put it for the structure, right? The structure, can you just explain the structural material part again? The checkbox over here in the corner, right side corner, right side, last tab.
Yeah, that is only for the structure part. That is going to be default. Don't worry about that. Okay, so these three columns you have to pay attention on. These three are the major columns. So when you're done with these three, now we will see how to give a layer a material. So let's click on this. Right now it says by category. Click on this and you will see those basically the 4 dots which are there inside a box. Click on the box. Now your entire material browser is going to pop up in front of you. Now you have, if you can't see this part, the identity, graphic appearance, this part, that means the arrow, the small arrow over here is not turned to this thing. Okay, so make sure, open this, you have to click on the arrow. Now, when you scroll over here on this part, you can see all the different materials which are there. Now, let's see, I want to choose the brick. Okay, I want to choose the brick. As soon as I click on any material, all these options will be updated. So let's go one by one. Identity. Identity is the identity data for that material. The name is there, descriptive information, description, class, comments, keywords. If you have some comments, keywords related to this material, you can add that. Then description you can add. Then product information. A lot of times what will happen that you will have like let's say you're working in an office and they will ask you that this is the specific product which I want from this so and so manufacturer. I want so and so model. So you can specify that the manufacturer is this, model number is this, cost per block is this, URL is this. All these things you can give in the product information. Revit annotation information, keynote and mark. These two are something which we will see during the annotation part. Basically for annotation, you can use these information. After getting done with the identity data part, go to graphics. Now in graphics, what will happen? Graphics is going to show all the details which are going to visible in the shaded view. Whenever we have opened the shaded view, what all options are going to be seen, it is going to tell you that. So let's say shaded view or any of the visual style while we are modeling, this is going to show this is going to like decide on the graphical part of the model, of the material on the model. First thing is the color shading. So right now this has been chosen. You can click on this and you can select something else as well. Now, If you want to use the rendered image, if you want to use the render appearance, that will be the color close to the render appearance. So you can check on this one as well. Now this one will get changed to the color which is closest to the render appearance of this material. After doing this, you come to the surface pattern. So every material will have a surface pattern. So right now, by default, I have something called brick 75 by 225. I can click on this path and I can update the pattern also. If you want to edit this, you can click on edit fill pattern and you can edit. All these things you can edit. If you want to create a new fill pattern, you can click on the new fill pattern and you can create your own fill pattern also. Okay, hatch pattern files are there. You can load one of that and you can create it on your own. But generally, Revit will give you enough options that you don't have to create anything. You can just edit them and use it accordingly. And if you want to delete something, you can delete. If you want to duplicate one of the patterns, you can duplicate also. After you are done with this, you just have to press OK. Now, even the color you can change, whatever color you want. Now you have something called cut pattern. Cut pattern is shown when the material is getting cut. So I have the cut pattern and I have this. Under brickwork, I have this. So click on this and then you can choose any of the pattern. Again, it's the same thing. And even the color. Now, can anybody tell me, what do you think? As I said, the cut pattern is going to be visible when the material will get cut. So what do you think? When we are making a floor plan, in the floor plan, should the cut pattern of a wall visible?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
And can anybody tell me why?
because the section.
Material representation.
Yeah, no. In the floor plan, I'm saying.
Yeah, in the floor plan, because we are cutting the wall, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because even the floor plan is actually a section which is being cut at the sill level. So that's why even for the wall, the brickwork needs to be there. The cut pattern thing needs to be there. So you have to keep in mind that whenever you're defining the cut pattern, you have to see like where all the cut material is coming and how it's going to look. All those things you have to see. Now the other, yeah.
Ma'am, in here this surface pattern and cut pattern, I see two subtypes, that is foreground and background, right?
Yeah.
I'm not getting that option of foreground and background.
Is it like this?
No, I'm just getting a one thing. It's just in surface pattern, I'm just getting a pattern, color and alignment.
Just color and alignment you're getting, pattern you're not getting. As in you don't have foreground and background, only just one pattern, color and alignment.
Yeah.
It's okay, doesn't matter, like the background thing also doesn't matter. It's okay.
So what does it mean? Doesn't?
No, it's basically just for the background of the pattern. Like generally we keep nothing as the background, but then if you want another pattern also below that, then you can use it. So generally we don't use it. That's why by default it's none.
Okay.
Okay. Now another thing over here is appearance. Now appearance is something which will be there for you when you are doing the which will be relevant for you when you're taking the render. So in this thumbnail, what Revit does is you can click on this option under scene. You have like sphere, cube, cylinder. So it will show you in which type of scene, how does the rendered image going to look like with this material one. So all these things would be there. Now your image is also there and you can edit the image also. Now, once you're done with this, once you're done with checking all the, like mainly you have to check the graphic portion. Appearance by default, there will be the rendered appearance setting. And anyway, we will see later in the session that we don't really use Revit for rendering, so we don't even care about the appearance, render appearance, but then the graphic part is important. Now, physical and thermal, again, these two are related to the thermal analysis. So we will be seeing only these three options, and after checking these three options, like for any material, after you're done with it, you're good to go. But let's say you want to create a new material. You want to create a material of your own. So for that, let's say you click on this option. You can either click a new material, default new material, and then, or you can just duplicate this. You can duplicate would actually duplicate all the settings of that material and then let you edit it, and create new will just create a new default material. Now you have another thing over here called asset browser. Now this is very important. Click on this and you have this appearance library. So you have a lot of options over here, tiles, related to tiles and concrete, or many options are present over here. So let's say for now I click on this white square, and how to get it in my material browser, just double click on it. And your appearance option will be updated. Now this material is going to look like whatever we chose from the asset browser. And then we can go to the graphic and identity part and we can give whatever details we want to give. So this is how you create a new material. Now, for now, yeah.
Can you just repeat this last command again, please?
I just double click. Open the asset browser and then double click. It will get uploaded in your appearance tab.
Okay, yes, okay.
Yeah. So now after you're done with this, so this is how you're creating your new material. But for now, let's say I go to brick. I want the brick option for my structure. So I will click on brick and I will do apply. Always remember to click on apply. Apply. Okay. The central portion, because it's a floor plan, it will show that these lines are visible, the color is visible, the cut pattern is there. So I have given a material to this structural layer. Now,
Ma'am, one doubt, ma'am.
Yeah.
Have you, as you showed earlier, that you have added the finish in the upper part? How to add it in the lower part of the wall?
How to add it in the lower part of the wall, Asif?
Yeah. You have shown the up portion. No, both the finishes, finish 1 and finish 2. So finish 1 is in the upper side of the wall, and finish 2 is in the lower side of the wall.
Yes. How did I get it over here?
Yeah.
Using this up and down navigation, so I can move it up, I can move it down.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, for the structure layer, I have already changed the material. Now I'll see the finish one. So in this one again, I'll click, and now let's say I want to give it a ceramic tile finish, and again I'll do OK. It will get reflected. Even for this one, I'll click on this and OK. So now my flow plan is updated. This will be the flow plan, the plan of my wall. And after I'm done with updating my materials and everything, I can do OK. But you will see in your flow plan, you can't see anything. Why can't you see anything? Because you have to, next to the scale, you have something called detail level. Click on this and do fine. Right now you're at coarse, go fine. Now you can see the details. So basically what Revit does is, when you are in the coarse level, it will remove all the unnecessary lines and all. So you have to go to either medium or fine.
Where can I see that, ma'am?
Next to the scale option in the bottom ribbon.
Okay, detail.
Yeah, detail level.
Medium?
Keep it fine only. Keep it fine.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hmm?
Are there options available for types of bricks as well?
Are some types of brick?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, there are hollow core bricks and clay bricks and
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah. So
Can we
as
be
in,
specific
are
here,
you
ma'am?
talking about type in the sense of type of the family or in the material portion?
Material portion, ma'am.
So there you will have to create a new material, like whatever you want, in whichever form you want, you will have to create a new material.
Okay.
And if you think that it's something which like hollow bricks and all, if you want to specify the pattern also or something like that, then you will have to make the pattern also accordingly.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, what is the difference between medium and fine?
Medium and fine, basically, like in medium, Revit will still leave out some of the lines. Like right now, because we don't have an entire model, no. So it will. Let's say you have imported some family. There are some detail lines on the surface or something like that. It might leave out that, but in fine, it will show all the lines. Whatever detail, whatever lines are there in your project, every line it will show. This basically you do it so that when you don't want the unnecessary lines to be shown, then you make it coarse, and then if you want all the lines to be shown, then you make it fine.
Okay. Ma'am, one more thing. Like in your drawing, I can see all those lines are like very thin, right? In the drawing, it is very dark and thick. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah.
Remember the thin line command which we use? This will be turned on, no? So that everything becomes thin.
Yes.
Yeah. Now also, like you will see that let's say I go to my 3D. Even over here, right now the pattern is visible, but the color is not visible because we are in hidden line command. If I go to shaded, the color will also be there. Now just try this, everybody, and then we will look into another part of wall.
Ma'am, I will join. Please repeat procedure.
आपने अभी ज्वाइन किया क्या फिर से? कौशिक आपने अभी ज्वाइन किया है क्या? हेलो.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, आपने अभी ज्वाइन किया है क्या कौशिक?
Network issue.
अच्छा, ओके. तो आपने कौन सा पार्ट मिस आउट करा?
Yeah, ma'am.
हेलो. कौशिक आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है. आई थिंक आपका इंटरनेट काफी अनस्टेबल हो गया है. Done.
Where was the hatch pattern again?
There it is.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
hatch pattern?
Yeah,
Hatch
the
pattern, where
hatch.
was it?
What, I can't get you. What?
The hatch pattern, right?
Yeah.
The cut pattern, where was it again?
It was
I
inside the
was not able to
materials.
get.
It was inside the material browser.
Oh, okay, fine.
Inside the material browser in the graphic.
Thank you.
Okay. Done, everybody. Should I move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now there is going to be one very interesting part which we will learn about wall. Okay, one more thing. I think yeah, so let's say I click on this wall. I didn't show how the base offset works, no? So let's say I increase it to 500. Sorry. Even though all three of them belong to the same, no, this one belonged to a different type, but yeah, even if basically all three of them would have belonged to the same type, then also it wouldn't matter. Like if let's say I make it as 500, it wouldn't affect the other one. Why? Because this is the instance parameter, and base offset is basically how much offset we are giving from the base level. So that we are going to decide by this. Now,
Excuse me, ma'am.
yeah.
Is this used for providing plinth levels, ma'am?
Not exactly plinth level, but yeah, I mean, wherever, let's say you have some flow height at that level, and then you want the wall above. Yeah, actually, even for the plinth, let's say you have a plinth and you want your wall to start above the plinth, then you can place it like this. Or anywhere where you have some gap and you want the wall to start at a certain level, you have some filling under it, then you can use it.
Okay, ma'am.
Because you can't keep defining levels for each and everything you're doing, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
that's why you have the offset command.
Okay.
So now, click on this wall command, go to edit type, under preview, you have turned on your preview, and then in this view command, go to section. Right now floor plan is turned on, go to section. This is the height of the wall which is seen over here in the preview. So now I want to edit the structure. Go to edit structure. Now see, remember the sample height. I told you that the sample height is basically the height of the wall seen in the preview portion. So change it.
Ma'am, can you just tell me again, how did you just bought that height thingy?
I went to the structure edit.
Okay.
And this one, the view of the preview, I change it to section. From
Okay.
floor plan to section.
Okay.
Now, the section of the wall is also clearly visible. Now, we will see one very important thing. Modify vertical structure. Section preview only. The vertical structure can be modified only when the section preview is turned on. So, first thing which we will see is sweep. Click on sweep. And then you have something called add. Click on add. You will see a row has been added. It says default. Material is there, and like other options are also there. Now just to apply. Click apply to see what changes are happening. So you can see a profile has been added to the wall. And then do OK. See, this profile has been added. And then again you do OK, apply, OK.
Ma'am, can you just repeat again?
Yeah. Under structure, edit, make sure first of all that your preview, the view is turned on to section. Go to edit, go to sweep, go to add, click on whatever is there, let it be default, or you can choose another profile also, and then do apply. Apply, okay.
Ma'am, in sweep, I'm getting nothing. It's literally blank.
As in there are no profiles over here?
No.
Did you do add?
No, wait.
That's what I said, no? First add.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
So you will see one profile has been added to the wall. And then okay. Apply, okay. So this is your profile and it has been attached to the exterior side of the wall. So can anybody recall any command which we have done earlier which is very similar to what happened just now?
Sweep.
Yeah, sweep thing only. Basically over here what is happening, the path, in sweep command we had to pick the path also. So here the path is basically the wall, wherever the wall is getting created, that is the path. And then the profile we are adding, just like in sweep also we used to add, even over here we are adding the profile.
Ma'am?
Yeah?
Ma'am, after adding that in sweep command, can you just change the, like I'm getting a C channel profile.
Yeah, yes.
So can we just change that thing or it's fixed?
No, we will learn how to get different profiles. So don't worry about that. And the C channel.
As in just in your case, you're getting that L shape wall, kind of L shape, right?
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what is happening with you. When you go to your sweep, you're getting the MC profile 250 by 30.
Yes.
And this is coming like this.
Yes.
So now we will learn how to edit the distance and all, position of this profile. So what you have to do, see, first thing is your material you can change. So let's say I want a different material, I can make it of that material also. Now this is the distance from base. From base, what should be the distance? So right now we can see it's coming in like the middle portion is aligned to the base of the wall. So let's just lift it. Or if you want to increase it more, then you can increase it even more. So this is the distance from base. This much distance is going to be there from the base. Now, side is going to be important. Which side of the wall is your profile getting placed? So exterior or interior. So if I put interior and then do apply, it's going to show me that it is in the interior portion. If I do exterior, again apply, it will be exterior portion. If you want to give some distance from the side also, exterior side, you can give some offset from that part as well, like this. But I don't want any offset, and I'll do OK. Apply, OK. See. Can anybody tell me, can anybody think of a situation in which this command is going to be very helpful with respect to wall?
Skirting.
Skirting. Other than that?
Maybe mostly into steel structures like factories or something?
No, not like that. Don't go for the profile. Don't look at the C section and think that only this is available. Any profile you are sweeping along the wall.
Paneling.
Chajja.
If there's a continuous chajja, there also it can be useful. And if you have some facade treatment which is going all along the wall, there also it will be very useful. So this is one way by which you can go about the sweep command in wall. Now, what if you want to create your own profile? How to do that? But before that, I'll show you another command which is basically exact opposite of what we are doing over here. So again, select the wall, edit type, structure, edit. Just below the sweep command, you have reveal. Click on that and do add exact same manner what you did earlier. Everything is same. And let's say you have the default option and you are maybe giving it at some 1000 height from the base. Do apply. Okay. What is happening? That profile is getting scooped out. So reveal is for creating a void form. Sweep is for creating a solid form. That's the basic difference between sweep and reveal. Sweep is creating a solid profile, solid form all along the wall. Reveal is going to create a void. And then do OK. Apply OK.
Ma'am, in reveal you add and then you give any distance or something, or like no
Yeah,
distance?
I gave distance. I gave 1000 distance.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Well, after doing all this thing, it says me could not create integral reveal for wall instance. Sweep position is outside of its wall.
Yeah, because you have the wall which you have created is of some height, and what distance you gave, that is going below, beyond the wall height.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
are the AutoCAD plans which we do in that base walls which we do in AutoCAD,
Yeah.
can we do the same things in Revit?
As in, you're saying कि आप अगर AutoCAD पे कुछ भी बनाएंगे, जो भी plan बना रहे हैं, you can get it in Revit file and then trace it and then.
No, not from AutoCAD, from scratch in Revit. The
Yeah,
similar
yeah.
thing.
Yes, yes. You
And
can
can
do
we
the
make
entire,
PDF of it?
yeah. You can do the entire thing in Revit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am?
Huh?
Can we import the AutoCAD plans and give the treatment
Yes.
later, ma'am?
Don't worry, guys. You will learn all these things from now on because now we have entered the architectural part now. So after like learning about each and every element of architecture, we will see how to integrate everything together.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So now this was the basic difference between sweep and reveal. Sweep creates a solid form, reveal creates a void. Now, what if I want to create my own profile? Okay, before that, guys, are you done practicing this or do you want like some more time?
No, ma'am, it's done.
Done? Okay.
Yes.
Actually, when I go to the structure and by category to select material, I'm not getting the materials what you have, ma'am.
What is happening? Tell me.
It's coming like pattern, ceiling pattern is coming. So
when you're going to which portion? When you're going to edit type?
yeah, edit type. So when for a wall, you got the brick pattern, right?
Yeah.
Like different patterns on left side brick and all. So I have got only acoustic ceiling and other patterns. Like it's not visible.
You don't have all these things you're saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Then your material. Okay. Do one thing. Go to your manage. After there, open your material.
Okay, that is open in different folder, ma'am.
What I didn't understand. It's opening in?
The material library, like as it was done for my the structural thing, no?
Oh, okay.
So it got opened the other folder, empty
Okay,
folder.
okay.
I
Okay.
found it.
Okay. All right. Now, how to create our own profile. We will learn that. So, pay attention over here, everyone. I'll give you time to practice this. Click on File, New, Family. In this one, we have to find something called Metric Profile. Metric Profile. Click on this and open. Now, something like this will appear on your screen. In this, you have to create your profile. The sectional profile which has to be done, it will be done over here. So now, click on the line tool.
Excuse me, ma'am. What was the name? What was the name?
Profile. Metric Profile.
Is profile enough? I have only profile.
It should be Metric Profile. Click on the profile option.
Okay. Yeah, crosshair are coming.
Are you getting the same thing? Same interface?
Yeah, I'm getting a crosshair. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Now, you have to go to, under create, you have something called line. Click on line and then just draw the sectional profile. Whatever you want, you can draw it. Once you have drawn that, you load into project. Now, you won't see any change as such. So what you need to do first, you need to click on the wall, go to edit type, edit, structure. Let's say I go to sweep. In sweep, I want to change it. Then if you click on the drop down option under profile, you will see the family one, family one. Now click on this and apply. Okay. See, the profile got attached. Now you can change, like right now the distance was given 200 from the base node. Let's say I make it 0, apply. Now it has come nicely. Okay. Okay. Apply. Okay.
Ma'am, can you just repeat again?
Yeah. See, am I going too fast?
A bit.
Okay, okay, sorry. See, click on this, edit. You
No,
have create.
No, the creating of that line.
You just have to go to your reference, like the plane you have opened. Click on the line command and draw whatever you want. Like whatever profile, sectional profile you want. You can just
It comes
choose.
as single line, right?
What?
It comes in a single line, like you have a double line into it, right?
Of course, it will come like a single line only. I made that thing. You have to make the profile. That's what I said, no? Make the profile. Make the profile and don't make it now. Like, let me just finish this entire thing and then try. I'll give you like 5 minutes to try this. So once, make sure that you have created like a closed loop thing, and then you just have to do load into project. Once you will do load into project, then go to your wall, select your wall again, go to the edit type, edit structure, sweep, and under the profile, when you click on it, right, you get this drop down arrow. When you click on this drop down arrow, you will have all the profiles which are added to the project. So family one, whatever it was named as family one, I can find that also. And then you can make all the changes, whatever you want, you can do, apply, okay. Same thing you can do with reveal also. Even over here, see, I have all the different profiles and I can now change it. Whatever I want, I can change it once I load into the project. You can also keep adding more and more profiles and you can delete it also. So try doing this, everyone. You just have to do apply and then okay over here. Apply, okay.
Ma'am, while creating a profile, we have like 4 quadrants or something. So drawing the profile doesn't matter. Like you do it in the first or second quadrant, that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter, but then try to do it in like, make sure that you're starting with the origin point, or else it will like that will, if that gets messed up, then it is a problem.
Okay.
And try to make it in the right profile, in the top right quadrant only, and then make sure that your profile is attached to the origin. Otherwise, the distance, when you will be giving distance to the profile, it will create a problem.
Okay.
Yes, done, ma'am.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What about others? It's okay. Take like 2 more minutes of time, and then we will go to another topic.
Done, ma'am.
Done? Okay.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm not getting that line thing. Line option only I'm not getting.
What line?
Where I will...
Under create. It will be under create.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, there is any shortcut key for line in the Revit? We are using AutoCAD now. There is any shortcut keywords for comments?
Don't worry
for
about
line?
the shortcut keys for now. Don't worry. I'll tell you at the end of the session. I'll tell you which all shortcut keys you can use. But for now, I want you all to locate the line command and all those things properly first.
Okay.
Is it like getting very tedious to use the line command?
No, ma'am.
Just try first, learn how to locate it, and then we will learn the shortcuts.
Ma'am? Can we now I've changed the thing. Can we use a two profile for one wall? Two sweep thing, two sweep design.
Yeah, you can.
No,
Remember, I did add profile. So over here, I can keep adding multiple profiles.
Okay.
In each one of them, I can have some different profile. Now we will move on to another topic. So this we know how to now we know how to add profile and how to add a solid and a void profile in the wall. Now there is also one more thing which is actually not that useful in wall tool, but then you will have to, you might end up using it somewhere. So let's just first create a basic wall.
Ma'am?
Yeah?
For reveal also, we need to do the same thing.
Yeah. It's exactly the same. Only the difference is that, solid or void.
How to make that, ma'am?
Yeah. Okay. So now over here, click on the wall, and then you can again click on the edit type option. Now your section command, your section preview should be open. Go to your structure again. Here you have something called split region, but before that I want you to reduce the size of the preview wall a little bit, the height of the preview wall. Now zoom in. Okay, so you have something called split region. So before doing split region, click on the layers option and insert another layer and give it some material. Okay, now go to split region. Look here carefully, everybody, okay, because this is going to be important and it will be a bit confusing, so pay attention. So click on split region. Your knife is activated. Now click on the knife and your basically this much of region is split. Now click on your layer which you want to assign to this part, the split region of the wall, and then do assign layers. And then go and click on this layer. One second, I'll have to do it again. This is what happens. It will take like 1 or 2 times for you to get that right. One second, I'll again do it. Edit 3000. Split region. Insert. Now it took it. See, click on the layer and then click on the whatever portion has been split, and whichever portion you want to assign this layer, you click on that part. And after it gets highlighted by blue, see, even with me it happened that at the first time it didn't take it. So don't worry, just try it again. It will take it. After after this portion gets highlighted by blue, click on modify. Then only the material will get applied to this part of the wall. And okay. Apply, okay. See, it's not this much area has not been segregated out of wall or anything, but then yes, you can see a different material in this lower portion of the wall. Okay, now I'll just show it to you again. Click on the wall, edit type, make sure your structural preview is turned on, structure, edit, go to split region, split the region, make sure it's divided, then insert another layer, select that layer, give it another material, go to assign layers, click on that portion until the entire portion is highlighted by blue, click on it, and then do modify. Okay. Apply, okay.
After splitting, we are supposed to give the material, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. By assign layer, you will have to give the material.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
That reveal thing I'm having doubt, ma'am.
Yeah, what doubt? Tell me.
Like creating our new profile.
Yes.
How to create that new profile?
Same way. Go to the metric profile file and then create a new profile using the line command.
Okay, void and all, it will automatically create the void.
Yes, you can select the profile. Basically, that family is going to get updated in both the sweep and the reveal. As in the option, you can go and pick that option.
Okay.
After it gets highlighted, what are we supposed to do?
Modify layer.
Ma'am, after selecting a split,
It's not getting highlighted.
What?
It is not getting highlighted, ma'am.
Exactly, it is not getting highlighted.
Yeah, see, even with me it happened, no? Basically, I don't know why it happens, because every time with me also, Revit, it gets very difficult for it to select the entire portion. So you have to keep clicking and checking. So if it didn't happen in the first code, try again. It will happen. After 1 or 2 times, it will happen.
So I will select a split region and then select the height we want to select, right?
No, first, 1 second. So yeah, you click on the split region, bring your knife over here, and then you check which portion of where do you want to split the region of the wall, and then select the material layer. The layer which you have, whatever material you want to give for that this much portion of the wall, select that layer, do assign layers, click on that, and then do modify.
Okay.
Acha.
Yeah.
The first time I got it, okay. But the second time when I'm doing, there's another layer of thickness that's adding into the wall. When I'm doing split, when I'm adding another structure to it, so another layer itself is coming.
I didn't get you. What are you saying? So basically, you created another layer.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I created one more layer. So right now there are 4, right? I've created another layer. And when I'm trying to do split region, there's already some thickness supposed to be 200, right? Like you have put. But I'm getting thickness 400 right now.
Because you're in your floor plan, you have to be in your section.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
can you explain? Ma'am, actually my net's gone.
See, you have to select the wall. Now what we are learning, how to split the wall into 2 parts. So select the wall, go to edit type, go to edit structure. Now make sure your section preview is turned on. There are 2 options, right? Floor plan and section. Make sure the section 1 is turned on. And then insert a layer, go to split region, split, basically create a split over here, click, and then select that layer which you want to assign in this part. Do assign layers, click on this, and then do modify. And OK. Apply, OK. Now, guys, we'll go to another portion of wall. Let's say, also whenever you're lost in the, let's say whenever you're lost in the floor plan or something, and you can't get these elevation tags, so I think just click on this and do zoom to fit. It will bring you back to wherever all the elements are. So now click on wall again. Let's again, I create a wall. I go to the 3D. What if I want to change the profile of this wall? Right now it's all rectangular. What if I want to change the profile of the wall? How do I do it? Click on the wall and you have to do edit profile. And now you can change it. Now you can change it. All right. Now also, along with doing edit, like if you want to reset it back to the rectangular form, you just have to do reset profile. And if you want to do edit profile, you can just edit it and edit the pink lines over here. Now again, even with these pink lines, do you remember what were the 3 roles related to the pink lines?
It should be closed loop.
Yeah.
Lines should not intersect.
Yeah. And it should not overlap. Yeah. No overlapping, no intersecting, and it should be a closed loop. So that's what we have to follow over here as well. Now, what do you think? What will happen if I create something like this in between?
It will create a hollow, maybe.
Hole.
Yeah. This is how we create, like if you want to create some jali pattern or something, we can create it like this. So let's say I go and I make a small rectangle like this. You can select this profile, go to copy, click on multiple and copy this. And then double escape. Then you can again select the entire thing Again, copy and copy. If I want to move it somewhere, I can even click on the move tool and I can move it up. And okay, finish edit mode. See, the pattern has been created.
Ma'am, we can make our own pattern also, right? Rather than
just draw anything, whatever you want to draw. Done, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we will see another important type of wall, which is curtain wall. So go to your level 1 floor plan, click on the wall tool, and in this one right now basic wall family is selected. We have to go into the curtain wall option and select one of these options. So let's just see first the under curtain wall family, the first option, which is curtain wall. Click on this. And now again, like all the details are same, whatever the height, everything is same, what we learned in the previous type of wall. Now click, drag and click. This is your curtain wall. Now again, I'll choose another option, exterior glazing. So let's say first I just reduce the size of this one. Then another one is exterior glazing. Click on this. Have created exterior glazing also. Now you have storefront. I have created all the three types of the walls. So all the three types of curtain walls. Now in my 3D, this is the curtain wall. Now this is your exterior glazing, and this is your storefront. Can anybody tell me what all are the differences between all these three options?
Difference in grids, and there are grids in the middle one, and there are frames in the last one.
Yes, and this one is just one single panel of glass. So there are grids in the second one, there are grids in the third one along with the panels. Now, in this curtain panel, I can actually create the grids also. How do I do it? I have increased the, like when you click on this and you get these nodes, no, control nodes, you can increase the length also of the wall. Now, click on this curtain wall. Then you have your, under architecture, you have something called, go to your architecture, you have something called curtain grid. Click on curtain grid and then create the grid lines.
Ma'am,
yeah.
In this, do we have an option like in SketchUp, if you want to repeat our previous command, we just double click, right?
No. You will have to select that command again.
And what are the dimensions? Like if I want to give the equal dimension between each and every grid?
Just make sure you type it right.
I have to just type normally?
Yeah. And then even you can give the horizontal one. Click on this one, give the horizontal one. Now when you're giving the grids, you have all these options. So first one is all segments. Second one is one segment. So I can actually create one grid in, like over here, I can just click on one part like this. And then you have something called all except the picked one. So I can create grids in all the this thing except for this one. Now once you're done with creating the grid lines, in the curtain panel, go to mullion. Click on mullion. And then in this one, either you will get the option of, you can select the entire grid line at once, horizontal and vertical, or you can select the grid line segment, one of this like this, or you can do all grid lines. So when you bring your cursor over here, it will select all the grid lines and bring, it will create the mullions at once on all the grid lines. And then escape.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
And how to give thickness to this board?
How to give thickness to the
Board grid.
The grid, as in how to give thickness to the grid, as in?
I'm getting it as lines. I have completed drawing the lines. That grid.
Oh, as in how to add the mullion to the grid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to architecture, go to mullion, and then select, like click on the grids.
Thank you.
Or you can do all grid line and bring it over here and it will select all the grid lines.
Thank you.
Done, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you can also click on, like, you can click on one of the mullions. Like I can just press tab over here and select one of the mullions and go to edit type. Under profile, right now default is there. You will have all the profiles also. And remember what we loaded into the project using the metric profile option, even that option is over here. So whatever you create in metric profile, that will be there under the profile of mullion as well. So I can actually click on this one and apply OK. See, the profile which I created, that is repeated everywhere. So that profile, using that, basically using that metric profile family, whatever profile you create and load into project, that will be there in the mullion also. Edit type, profile, you will have it under here as well. You just have to apply and OK.
Yes, ma'am.
Try doing it. Can you find it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now your wall, the entire topic of wall is done. Now, do you guys want me to start with another topic today, or like, is it enough for today for you all? Because anyway, we have extended for today.
Ma'am, like when you select a curtain wall, you default you're getting a blue shaded tint thing.
Yeah.
Is it compulsory to get that thing? Because I'm getting totally white tint.
Because you're in your hidden line. You're not in your shaded.
Okay. Yes, I got it.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you please repeat the edit type process, ma'am, which you have followed after clicking the edit type?
See, click on the mullion.
Yes.
Click on edit type. Under profile, again, you will have the same drop down option.
Okay.
And apply OK.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm Karthik. I'm having doubt in that geometric cut, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, tell me, Karthik, what doubt are you having?
Ma'am, I have sent you the pic in WhatsApp, ma'am.
Yeah, I remember you sent me a pic. 1 second, Karthik, I'll just see. Yeah. Yes, Karthik, I think you told me that you're not able to create, like, cut through the void.
And
right?
I did it, ma'am. I did it by using Control Tab, a tab key. I did it. Then my thing is I'm unable to do like the image. I'm trying a lot. Which you have sent. I have sent that pic also.
Yeah.
I'm
You
trying
have.
to do.
You basically you made a void in that form. You know what you have done, Karthik? You have created the void, but then now just imagine that much portion will be like I can't actually see the exact type of void which
I can share my screen.
Yeah, just share the screen once.
One second, one second. Ma'am.
Yeah.
I'll share.
So this which you have created, Karthik, click on the void form.
It is selected, ma'am.
It is selected. It's a complete void form. Okay, but then you tell me, like, if you create something out of this, then what will happen? Basically, the that much of area should get cut, right? So try cutting it. Why is it coming in this manner? Like the top portion is another rectangular profile is there, and then
Okay, that I will delete it, ma'am, because for top surface it was looking hollow.
see what is happening. You did the opposite thing. You made the void. That void has cut through your all the rectangular part, all the rectangular slabs. So actually it did the right thing, that in your rectangular slab, it has created the cut. You had to do the opposite, no?
Opposite means, ma'am?
Actually, this ceiling thing, when basically, let's say you have created all these rectangular this thing, and the other portion you will have to cut it, like whatever is coming below that ceiling, the void.
Okay, I need to that horizontal thing. Horizontal thing should come below.
No. What I'm trying to say, what you have made as a void, that actually needs to be there. What you need to cut is the, like, whatever you have made in the left hand side, right? You have created, it should be in the right hand side actually. Are you getting my point? That the portion which you have created as void, but that is the form which we were trying to create. So the other portion, which is the void in that pathway, whatever is there, that is the form of void which you need to create, and then cut it through the rectangular slabs.
I didn't get it, ma'am. Sorry.
One second. Okay, wait. So, how do I show it to you? Just give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
I'll just mark it and I'll share it in the group. Have a look, Karthik, in the group.
Okay, ma'am.
Now are you understanding what are you doing? You're making the opposite profile.
Oh, I need to mirror the thing.
Yeah, because the one which you have created as void, that's the profile which you want to be visible.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're creating a void through that. I mean, you got my point, right?
I got it, ma'am. I got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, I have another one doubt.
Yes.
In group I have posted yesterday, like
Oh
that.
yeah. That one. No, basically what happens, what is happening that since the profile which is coming, how do I explain it? One second, I'll just show it to you. Yeah, the grid lines. It is all dependent on the grid line, how you have prepared the grid lines. So you have to make sure that for each surface you are placing the grid line properly.
Okay, how to make that, ma'am? Ma'am,
So,
I tried by giving dimensions here, like property thing. In one side, two sides, it has been aligned properly. Like this.
Yeah.
Aligned, like in opposite side, this side and this side, it has been aligned. But this side and this side, it is like different thing.
Your voice is breaking, Karthik. I can't hear. Okay, just do one thing. No, in which version have you created this file? 2019, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Share with me the file. I'll see where are you going wrong. Like whether you have put the grids properly or not.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, just share with me this file.
Okay, ma'am. Two sides have aligned properly.
Yeah, that's what I can see. Two sides you have aligned properly. These two, something is like
Yes.
exactly like by I think
Different.
some certain distance it's getting shifted.
Yes, ma'am.
Share
Okay,
with
I
me
will
the
send you the
file
file.
and have a look. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, no problem. It's good that you have tried all these things. Anybody else have tried all these things? I think few of you send the image on the group. I don't know about others. Anybody else who have tried?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you shared on the group, Karan?
No, I will share, ma'am. I actually made a model for the in the college. I have to make model. So I made a model out of this triangular grids.
Okay. All right.
It is a
Fine.
curve
Just share it with me. Yeah. Vishal had done it. Yeah, I saw it at that time only. I want others also to try it. Otherwise, like, see, tomorrow it's a Sunday. You will have the entire day off. I mean, from your workplace. Tomorrow, Chaitanya will most probably take your session, but then you will have time. So just practice and try this out, and then so that if you come up with any doubt, I can help you out with it. Okay. All right. So, guys, I'll leave you over here only, and we will start with the other topics of doors and windows soon. So either tomorrow or day after tomorrow we'll start with doors and windows. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right.
Ma'am, is there a class tomorrow?
What?
Ma'am, is there a class tomorrow?
Yeah, there will be a class tomorrow by Chaitanya. If it's not there, he'll inform already. Like by tomorrow morning, he'll inform. But for now, just like expect that there's a class tomorrow in the evening.
Okay, ma'am.
Same time, right?
What?
Same time, right? 7:30.
Yeah. He'll mention actually. Last time I think it got cancelled. No, he takes the class. He combines all the session and he takes it together. So he'll mention in which at which timing it's going to happen.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, guys. Then bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.